Isang quarter na lang ang nalalapit dito sa bakbakan sa pagitan ng Jose Rizal University at College of St. Benilde. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong panonood. Anton Rojas, kasama si Martin Antonio aka Coach Hammer. At syempre kasama rin natin si Sarah Carlos. Ano ang kailangan gawin ng CSB, Martin, para mabuhay dito sa quarter na ito?
Anton, kailangan nilang dumipensa ng mas madiin, i-prevent mag-turnover sa kanilang opensa at talagang sumut lang. Ito, Paulo Pontejos, pumutok na. 12 points, 4 out of 9 field goals. 0 points in last game, Anton.
Almost coming up with an easy fast break layup there. Errant pass, stolen away. Pontejos flips it up to Abdul Razak, who could not flip it up properly.
Oo, baliktad kontrapektos yung nagawa doon ni Abdul Razak. Alam ko, idadunk eh. Hiningi sa taas eh.
Haruna inside to Luchu.
Yan ang inaantay natin. Clement Luchu, makipagbakbakan diinan sa ilalim.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Clement Luchu, who only started playing basketball when he was 13 years old. When he was in his elementary days, he was playing soccer.
Oo, yan naman talaga ang laro sa kanila. And ito, marami pa lang nagbe-birthday sa atin ngayon. Ito, no? Ito si Ray Busing and si Obed Gardon na ating mga kasama dito sa ating telecast sa NCAA Season 92. Happy birthday! Pakik naman kayo.
Ray is our cameraman.
Yes.
Obed, kasama sa ating mga utility men. A hard-working crew behind the scenes dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Mga grease guys natin yan.
Mabuhay po kayo.
Yeah.
Pontejos receiving that inbounds pass. Pasamante defending Pontejos. Pasamante, one of the surprise starters dito sa larong ito. Pontejos with a fadeaway.
Sukat na sukat. Ito si Paulo Pontejos attacking on the top of the key and just pulling up. Pakagandang galaw nun ni Paulo Pontejos.
14 points in the game for Paulo Pontejos. Pasamante inside to Luchu.
Makikita mo, fighter din talaga itong batang to. Nakikipagbanggaan din sa lalim eh. Nabibigyan din siya ng bola. He needs to make his free throws. Clement Luchu showing a little bit more toughness in this game.
First free throw is good for Clement Luchu. Ito, I have a question for the NCAA fans. Sino ang ka-look-alike ni Gerard Castor? You can send us your tweets. Use the hashtag NCAA Season 92. Marami tayong mga ka-look-alikes syempre sa sports. He's also a collegiate player. Yun ang clue na ibibigay ko. Alright, balikan muna natin si Sarah Carlos.
Oo nga, Anton. So, nakinig ako sa huddle of both the CSB Blazers and the JRU Heavy Bombers. And kahit ang laki ng laman ng JRU Heavy Bombers, the CSB Blazers are still just want to keep this a clean game, just want to make this a good fight, and to minimize the lead the JRU Heavy Bombers might have for them. As for the JRU Heavy Bombers, even though malaki ang lamang nila, they want to avoid any rookie mistakes that might happen that might jeopardize the rest of the game. Back to you, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Well, Sarah, even if they make a lot of rookie mistakes, they have a huge cushion. Showtime na nga si Paulo Pontejos, and he gets a steal right here. Pontejos umupo sa ere and is able to score on the break.
Ganda ng depensa na yun. Defense turns into offense. Paulo Pontejos, fast break layup na naman yan, Anton.
A huge second half for Paulo Pontejos. 12 out of his 18 points scored here in the last two quarters. Well, you don't see us right now, but Coach Hammer is giving a thumbs up dito sa ating mga kasama sa loob ng Filoil Flying V Center.
Thumbs up para kay Direk Apit.
Yan.
Malaking thumbs up, like.
Sana naman gamitin nila ang hashtag NCAA Season 92 when posting that selfie.
Please post that selfie. Hashtag NCAA Season 92. And at Andre Felix, pakitag na.
Ito ang favorite move ni Paolo Pontejos. I always see him do that sa round robin.
Oo, talagang binobomba. May napaka-athletic nitong mamang to eh. Nakikita mo naman, sinusubo na lang sa ring yung bola.
An explosion for Paolo Pontejos. 18 big points. We know last game wasn't Paolo. That wasn't Paolo Pontejos when he went 0 for 3 and only played 12 minutes against Perpetual.
Oo, kontrolado yung mga itinira nyo nun eh. Nadepensahan din talaga at na-scout siya na Perpetual Health Altas.
Ayan, 13 points in the second half para kay Paolo Pontejos. 7 out of 12 from the field.
And Anton, eto pa lang si Coach Dennis Madrid is on the JRU bench.
Abdul Razak, Abdul Wahab. At pinabagsak pa si Lucho.
Oo, magandang action yan. Talagang, yan naman ang talagang DNA kumbaga ng NCAA eh. Physical, rough and tough, talagang since time immemorial.
Samantala, Yankee Haruna nakuha ang kanyang unang field goal dito sa laban na to. That's an 8-second violation on Pontejos.
Oo, medyo nagulat pa dun si Paolo sa tawag na yun dahil binababa yung bola at na-pressure dun.
JJ Domingo calling Luchu for a screen. JJ decides to fire. And JJ Domingo is able to score.
Well, finally, JJ Domingo may sagot dun sa matinding panimula ng JRU Heavy Bombers dito sa fourth quarter.
Sinabi nga sa atin ni Coach Gabby Velasco that there's one guy he's expected to lead on offense. It's JJ.
Oo, malaki ang inaasahan niyang produksyon dito kay JJ Domingo dahil nasabi mo nga kanina na graduate na itong si Jonathan Gray, yung number 1 shot maker, shot creator at talagang pulso ng kanilang team last year.
And itong si JJ, sanay na yan maging leading scorer as he was the leading scorer and team captain in high school with the FU Diliman Baby Tamaraos. Now, one of our discussions was who would help Tete Chodoro for JRU, and he's gotten a lot of help today. Maaring na jumpstart ni Tete ang opensa ng JRU, pero sinundan naman siya ng kanyang mga kakampi.
Oo, ito nga. Again, Paolo Pontejos, nag-ambag dyan. Tete Chodoro ang nagsimula. Ito, mga padagdag-dagdag nila Gio Lisquetti, nila Grospe. Mga ambon-ambon, nakakatulong yan eh.
Oo, ano sinabi mo kanina, hindi ka pwede sumugod
Hindi ka
sa
pwedeng
gera.
sumugod sa gera. Mag-isa ka lang.
Mag-isa, hindi ka pwedeng mala Jon Snow.
Oo, hindi ka pwede nun eh. Ano ka talaga si Lord Commander, mapapabagsak ka dyan eh.
Kailangan may katulong, kailangan may rest back. At ayun nga, Paolo Pontejos, the biggest name to help Tete Chodoro. 18 points for Paolo Pontejos off the bench. Actually, Tete didn't have to do much after that first quarter, after that 13 points. Ito,
tingnan mo naman yung pagkakaupo, naka-D4. Papakidalhan nga yan ng Jariot Kape. Yan, kawayan mo kami dyan, Tay. Kumaway ka.
Inabutan pa siya ng inumin eh.
Mukhang mainit-init na inumin pa yung inabot eh.
Naka-senyorito mode na si Tete Chodoro.
Paborito yan ang kaibigan natin na si Pongdo Anes, yung mga pakapi-kapi eh. Yan talaga eh.
Pontejos with a crossover. Pontejos with a fadeaway. Paolo Pontejos.
Grabe. Microwave. Itong si Paolo Pontejos, talagang pag nasimulan mo, sunod-sunod eh.
15 second half points para kay Paolo Pontejos. And we still have a lot of basketball to play here. Pontejos from way out. Are you kidding me?
Oh. Paolo Pontejos unconscious na second half at napapamewang at napatapak pa siya ng kaunti doon.
Alam mo, pawing-pawi. yung scoreless outing ni Paulo Pontejos kontra sa Perpetual.
Alam mo, masasabi ko lang dyan with that defensive stop ni Abdul Razak Abdul Wahad, no? Tingnan mo, sinayawan, step back, napagandang galaw. Kita mo naman yun, Paulo Pontejos again. Nagpapakitang gilas. Coach, pakipadalhan po ng same lunch si Paulo, pakipatulog na yun din yung suot. Dahil kailangan na kailangan ninyo yan ngayon. Tignan mo naman yun, andun ang layo, mga isang dipapa napashimi mo pagkatapos
Mukhang may sinabi pa sa kanyang backcourt mate na si Tay Teodoro.
Oo.
Biggest lead of the game, 28 points para sa Jose Rizal University.
Saka interesting pinalalaro pa rin nila ng isa sa isa tong si Paulo Pontejos Wala silang sinisend na early help or your quick double sa kanya.
Pontejos missing on that tough shot.
10 seconds to shoot.
(72-44). Fouled on the drive. Jonathan Mendoza.
Free throws to Jet Mendoza.
Ito, one of the new faces na ginamit ngayon ni Coach Vergel Meneses. And Paulo Pontejos, 20 plus points in this game. Really a breakout game for this year.
Tubong bataan itong si Jet Mendoza. And this is a good opportunity for guys like Jet Mendoza to really show Coach Vergel what they can contribute to the JRU squad.
It's getting the reps in, Dahil, as the great Greg Popovich says, diba? Sa dulo mo gagamitin yan It's in the guys who are at the end of the bench would help propel you to a championship. Kaya yun ang Spurs philosophy
So how many reps does Abdul Razak Abdul Wahab need to make to get to an elite level in terms of the foreign big men here in the NCAA?
That is relative to his work ethic. That's one. And another is competition level, diba? I mean, if you compete with the best, you would only strive to be the best, diba? And doon natin makikita kung paano nila i-improve day in and day out, paano sila lalakas, paano sila mas magiging pino gumalaw.
And Luchu, double-double performance kontra sa Letran right now, 8 points and 8 rebounds. But his team down big. Down by 30, the biggest lead of the game para sa Heavy Bombers.
And itong mga opportunities na ganito, yung gusto mong as a coach, gamitin as a learning experience for your younger guys. For Coach Gabby Velasco, dahil again, we can't make it as an excuse, pero napakabata ng team
Yes.
This is how you would learn and how you would improve.
And look at this. Coach Vergel Meneses is dead serious on really winning big and sending a message to the rest of the league. He just sent back in Tay Teodoro. This is pretty much a one game, 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go, a 30-point lead. But you got your main guys, Pontejos, Grospe, Teodoro in there, De La Paz is still in there. So, Lasqueti is also in.
Yan yung mga
Masasabi pa
dulos.
natin ito yung death lineup ni Coach Vergel Meneses ala Golden State Warriors.
Pwede na rin sabihin na niro-rotate lang niya yung guys pero again gusto niyang bumawi. Kontra Mapua, natalo ng 3. Kalaban ng Perpetual Health Altas, talo ng 8. 11 gusto nilang triplehin yung kalabangan. Ay 30.
We're not sure what was going on there, but we see Donald Tangqua, who's very happy because his team is 3-0 right now. Haruna to Luchu.
The ball possession now favor of the State Benilde Blazers.
Ito, nasabi ko nga, no? They want to win by 30 dahil natalo sila by a combined 11 points noong una nilang dalawa. Gusto nilang doblehin, triplehin pa para pambawi, bawing-bawi. Ika nga.
And looking at the schedule para sa Jose Rizal University, they play LPU next. LPU is still looking for their first win ngayong season. Ang CSB naman, nako, sina Donald Tangco ang makakalaban sa susunod na laro on Friday.
Eh, that's how you build character. Go through the fire. Diba? Mga ngiting panalo. Talaga pagka maganda ang nilalaro ng team mo.
Grospe giving it up to Lasqueti. Lasqueti bothered by the athletic Haruna. Castor binigay kay Domingo. Domingo to Saavedra. Now this is the more senior lineup para sa kay Coach Gabby Velasco.
It's si Pon Saavedra, Gerard Castor, Yankee Haruna, and a couple of young guys who are in their early 20s. Ay, late teens pala rather. With JJ Domingo and Kendrick Belka.
So after a full 10 days of rest, the NCAA is back, and on Thursday we have some exciting ball games as Perpetual plays San Sebastian at 2 p.m. At pagkatapos nun, this should be a good one, Martin. Letran versus Arellano.
Napakagandang laban yan. Magkakasubukan ng ating mga highest scorers. Raynang Batak, the bus driver Gio Halalon na talagang pinapakita. 28 isang laro, 5 steals, 7 assists. Talagang hinog na hinog.
At nakausap namin ni Mix Bustos The Score, ang mga letranista. And sabi ni Macjor Luib, kung may bus driver ang Arellano, ang mga letranista naman daw riding in tandem.
Baka mahuli na ating kagalang-galang na presidente, ha? Oo, hindi na uuso yan. Nakita ko sa balita kagabi sa TV Patrol, bro, may kulungan na sa barangay.
Castor, naago ang bola.
Baka sikat naman yung minamaneho. Ikaw naman, hindi motor, padjak.
Belka nakuha sa ilalim. That's another basket for Belka.
Oh, one of the few bright spots for Coach Gabby Velasco. Hendrix Belka still playing hard.
9 points for Belka in this game. 74-49, a dominating performance para sa JRU. Potucci kicks it out. Chodoro fakes. And a foul on Castor.
Oo, medyo kontra-tempo pa yung galaw na yun. Ni Teodoro, shot fake, one dribble in. Aatake pa sa pintura itong si Teodoro.
Now we have an official's timeout because we are experiencing some technical difficulties dito. The Filoil Flying V Center, the scoreboard has gone out and the officials are trying to sort this out. 74-49 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go on this Thursday, or rather Tuesday afternoon sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 92. Coach Gabby Velasco and the CSB Blazers, a rough start to the season, Coach Hammer.
It's a process again with a young team. I played with a very young team before. Talagang pagdadaanan yan ng bawat kupunan. Lalo na pag ang mga players mo, sophomores and rookies. We were that team noong 2005. We lost 7 straight games. And then the following year, alam na natin na nangyari. 2005 was the rookie year of the OG Menors, Shaq Tagana, si mga yan. Bam Gamalitas. And then the following year, dumating na nga yung mga recruits namin na mas malalakas. And doon na nagtuloy-tuloy yung programa ng San Pedro. So it's a cycle eh. Talagang ganun, pagdadaanan mo talaga.
And CSB is one of the first teams na, or rather, the fastest team to win a championship after joining the NCAA.
Mahina yung team na yun. Napakahina. Jonathan Salvador, Dino Perlas, Al Magpayo, and of course, Sunday Salvacion, Elvis Tolentino, yung mga yun eh. They were the guys who really put San Sebastian in the map. Pero ang talagang nagpanalo ng championship na yun, yung Mark Magsumbol at Jay Lapinid eh. Kaya napaka-rich ng tradition din ng basketball nitong College of St. Benilde. Very young history.
And they're hoping to light up the other side of Taft Avenue once again.
Yes, of course. And one of my very good friends who is tuned in, Paolo Orbeta, former Blazer. Very good scorer ito, si Paolo. Nanonood dyan sa ating ngayon.
That was NCAA season 76 for CSB. The only time they won the NCAA championship. That was the year 2000. Alright, we'll take a break. Magbabalik po ang season 92 ng NCAA. Nagsimula na ang Pasig Laban. And we have JRU poised to notch its first victory of the season. At gaya na sinabi ko kanina, magpapatuloy ang aksyon sa Thursday back here at the Filoil V Center. We have Perpetual against San Sebastian, and after that, the Knights take on the Chiefs.
Oo, parehas na magandang laro yan. The new look San Sebastian Stags under Coach Egay Macaraya. Maraming ginulat yan with their toughness, and it needs to translate into wins, and it's a very exciting team. Against ito nga, Perpetual Altas, and magandang rubber match yan, ha? Arellano at Latran Knights.
Now for CSB, Coach Hammer, the schedule does not get any easier for them. They have San Beda on Friday. You've been through this before as a player. What type of mindset should you have to be able to stay positive throughout a long season?
Para kang pupunta sa gera niyan. No matter what happens, you just need to prepare. Bilog ang bola, tumatalbog yan. Hindi natin alam anong mangyayari. You just need to keep playing through the rough patches. Again, there's always a silver lining in every ball game. Kumbaga, merong pagkakataon para mag-improve. Masasabi natin as a coach na hindi lang naman panalo yung magsasabing nagiging successful kayo. It's the habits that you create. And then, kita mo naman, again, I could only go back to my experience. 2005, dami naming talo. The following year, 3 sunod-sunod kampyonato. Natalo na naman ng isa sa San Sebastian. And then, sunod-sunod na naman na kampyonato. Talagang ganun ang basketball eh. You just need to build the foundation and learn through it.
A lot of doubters last year sa mga Letran Knights. They didn't have the size. They didn't have
the materials,
the services of a foreign player. But they were able to beat the odds and achieve the impossible. I wonder if they heard us and know that they have to use the hashtag NCAA Season 92.
Oo, muntik na ako mahulog sa silya ko, Anton. Napapa-thumbs up talaga ako kay Derek Avet eh. Good job, Derek Avet. Napapangiti na lang tayo eh.
Always brightening up our day. Our lovely ladies having smile here on Cam segment. For JRU, looking up ahead, they have LPU on Friday. Tapos EAC naman, as we see the field goals, Domingo and Belica leading the way. But the rest of the team, medyo hindi makakuha ng opensa.
Oo, 8 out of 34 lang. And 2 former FEU baby tabs really playing well.
And the basket is good right there for Evardo.
Paulo Evardo attacking in the middle, slicing in. Medyo niyoyo pa at pinektosan yung layup na yun. Tumanggap pa ng love tap. Kumbaga, ayan eh oh. Medyo sa mukha eh. Medyo sa mukha eh.
So adding some icing on top of the cake.
Ito, binibigyan na nga ni Coach Ferhel Meneses ng pagkakataon maglaro yung kanyang mga shock troopers.
Mendoza, pumasok, Caballero in the game, Dada also in the game as Clement Luchu looks on. He probably had the same facial reaction when he found out Tim Duncan had retired.
Mukhang hindi siya nag-cellphone kagabi. Mukhang early sleeper. Baka early sleeper lang si Clement Luchu. Hindi lang siya hindi na-retweet agad sa kanya.
Jet Mendoza fouled by Gerard Castor.
Mukhang matatawagan siya ng frustration foul by Castor. At mawawarningan pa doon ang captain ng Blazers na si Gerald Castor for resentment to a call at punishing.
It's gotta be tough also for Castor, who is in his 4th year in college but is just in his 2nd playing year for CSB, to try to step up and be the leader of this team. A young team at that.
Of course, a very young team, and again, leadership chooses you. You don't choose to be a leader, it chooses you. Nabibigyan ka ng oportunidad na maging leader. Kaya, yun, saan na masusubukan? Kung ready ka ba? O talagang, it separates the men from the boys. Ika nga.
Coach Berhel Meneses, this is his 7th year. In his first 6 years, he made the Final Four 4 times. And today, it's his 117th game as the head coach of JRU. I remember the very first time we got to cover Coach Berhel Meneses, we were in Ormoc City. And,
Champions League.
yes, we were in Ormoc.
Sino kasama mo sa Ormoc?
Siyempre, si Direk Abet Ramos.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up tayo mag-kayag.
At Direk Abet helped me get a picture with Coach Berhel, who was my idol.
Talaga?
In the pro
Mahina dumangkin si Coach Berhel. Mahina. Best player of the conference noong 95.
Si Miss Ada, kasama rin namin when we were in Ormoc.
Yes.
Covering Coach Berhel's first game as the head coach of JRU. And I remember Coach Ato Agustin telling me a story that he was talking to Coach Berhel. Tinanong pa ni Coach Berhel kay Ato na mahirap ba mag-coach sa college? And Coach Ato was giving him encouragement. And look at Coach Berhel now. He's the longest tenured coach dito sa NCAA.
And alam mo naman sasagot ni Coach Ato, mahirap pero pag meron kang pinatubo trio, medyo gagaan yung trabaho mo. Di ba?
Coach Ato, of course, first year as the head coach of San Sebastian back in 2009, nag-champion agad.
Talagang Alvin Abueva, Ian Sanggalang.
Now we look at the next batch of heavy bombers. That was a nice pass by Caballero to Dada.
Ito na yung mga young guns nila eh. These are the next turnover of players para kay Coach Berhel Meneses.
And Andre Dada is from the high school program, JRU Light Bombers. So this is the highest point total for JRU this season. 84 points. Meanwhile, Yankee Haruna is able to score. It's been quite a journey for Yankee Haruna. His dad is from New Jersey. His dad's name is Daibu, but his Filipino roots is Iloilo. He was born in Iloilo. His mom is Cecilia, and she's from Iloilo.
Longga pala to.
Yeah, and he spent 3 years in Taft with DLSU. Sa Team B.
Pero may gusto kong itanong sa kanya talaga eh.
Okay.
Paano ba mapapaganon yung buhok eh? Medyo maganda yung high top fade niya eh. Medyo kailangan na nga ng trim sa gilid ng fade.
Kaninong high top ang mas maganda? Kay Yankee Haruna o kay Allwell Oraime?
Mas maganda yung kay Abdel Patucci last year. Kaso pinakalbo eh. Kung tinanong niya ako nung pipigilan ko siya, wag brother! if you go there, you might not be able to come back.
Another basket underneath for JRU, courtesy of Astilla. So he joins the scoring party.
I know. Mga garbage baskets that would give them extra confidence, Anton.
You know, 13 out of the 14 players na ginamit ni Coach Berhel Meneses nakascore para sa JRU. 13 out of the 14.
Yan ang inaantay ni Coach Berhel Meneses. If they can't have another guy to step up by committee kailangan talaga nila magtulong-tulungan para mas mapaganda itong kampanya nila ngayong season 92 ng NCAA.
JJ Domingo is going to need a lot of help if CSB is going to be successful here in season 92.
Dalawa silang bright spots. The young guns, ito si JJ Domingo and si Hendrix Belka.
Second free throw is good for JJ. He's got 21 points in the contest. And this is actually a career high. for JJ Domingo.
After giving them a big fat egg, a career high. And hopefully this would be a sign of bigger things to come para dito sa young Blazer ni Coach Gabby Velasco.
Samantala, mukhang makakapuntas pa itong si Keanu Caballero. Keanu Abraham Caballero, one of the 5 new additions para kay Coach Vergel Meneses. Missing on the first free throw though. Tubong Bulacan din.
Mukhang nako-control ni Coach Vergel yung pipeline talaga dyan sa Bulacan, ha?
All that's left to be determined here is the final score. And time will expire, and finally, Jose Rizal University notches its first win dito sa Season 92 ng NCAA. Ang final score, 86-56.
Napakaganda ng inilaro ng Heavy Bombers. Again, you gotta commend Paolo Pontejos, Tay Chodoro, and it's the biggest winning margin for this season for the Heavy Bombers.
To watch the latest game highlights, subscribe to ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.